everybody. This week I read Some Writer. It's the story of E.B. White, and it's written and illustrated by Melissa Sweet. Gosh, I really enjoyed this book this week. It's published by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Publishing Company, copyright in 2016. It's a biography, about 135 pages, and I feel like it's best for 4th through 6th graders. So it is the story of the famous author E.B. White. This book won the 2017 NCTE Orbis Pictus Award for Outstanding Nonfiction for Children category. It uses both painted illustrations by the author Melissa Sweet, and then real-life photos, writings, and other excerpts of E.B. White's, which I feel like just made this book so much more personalized. So it kind of just tells the story about E.B. White, about he came from a big family. He was the youngest of 6 children. His parents absolutely doted on him. There's a letter in here written by his father to him on his birthday, and it's just the sweetest letter. It talks about chasing your dreams and that the world has all of these possibilities, and don't be afraid to go after what makes you excited. And I just thought that was so, I just got goosebumps just because, I mean, how many kids have that, especially in the early 1900s from a parent? That kind of affection wasn't common, especially from a father to a son. So I thought that was really neat. The story takes us, E.B. White wants to enlist in the war, or enlist when World War I breaks out, but he's too small and he can't. So he goes to the university, to Cornell. And that's really where he discovered his passion for writing as a job. And so we kind of just follow his career, whereas he began writing for the Seattle Times. And his supervisor or his boss told him just to say words, just say the words when telling a story. And he went on to say that E.B. White said that that was something that stuck with him for his entire life. It's just a really cool book. So, of course, it covers when he wrote, some of his most famous works, like Charlotte's Web, Stuart Little, and then The Trumpet of the Swan. I wanted to show you a few examples here. This is just a really cool excerpt from his journal when he was a child. He was actually in high school here, and his friend got to come to Maine, where his family went every summer to visit the lake, and he was writing a brochure for him to tell him all the wonderful things that he enjoyed about the lake. This is also just another example of artwork that he had drawn, and then real life photos. This was their home, the family home. I thought that was really neat. And then lastly, on page 71, there's a letter excerpt from 7th grade students to E.B. White. And it's from March 11th, 1946, and they're telling him that they just finished reading Stuart Little. And I liked it because, they say, we think it would be, in fact, we think you stopped too soon. We'd like a continuation of the story. Sincerely yours, the 7th grade. And I just thought that was really neat because that's how you know you have a good book, when you're really sad that it's over and you just want to keep reading. And so you write the author and beg for more. So I think this is an excellent book for students because so many of them are already familiar with his work, and it kind of allows the author to come to life. Students are able to have a personal relationship almost just by knowing all the ins and outs of their lives. And then I also just really love the photographs, the handwriting. It brings the story to life, and I think his story is one that can make students feel good and also feel like their dreams are obtainable. And that's really important. So after reading the book, I think it would be nice if students would pick one of his works. It doesn't have to be one of the most famous ones. It could be a poem he wrote even as a child, and then write a 3 to 5 paragraph report on what they read and kind of analyze that. And then it would also be fun to watch a video or a movie of one of his famous stories, so Stuart Little or Charlotte's Web. So that is Some Writer. I really encourage you guys to check it out. Thank you.